Hey YouTube, Mr. Mark Spencer here. IFAK, Isfak, Savage, Palace, the reviews I talked about doing. My last video with the Ice Age, well, global warming, all the ice melted, everything's free, but all that ice melted and all that water went into my basement, flooded, so I'm not going anywhere this weekend. So I'm going to do the IFAK Isfak review at home here instead. Hopefully that will tie you over. I'm not going to push things off any longer. The IFAK USMC A1 IFAK. I have the actual case, the bag, the pouch, not what's in it, not what the US military puts in it. That's not what I'm reviewing. It's the pack itself and what I put in it. And the modern IFAK, Isfak, how I take that smaller, as advertised, modern IFAK and make it an individual first aid kit and survival kit all in one. So that's what we're going to do. Right here, I'm going to show you some of the medical supplies, some of the survival gear. Very simple. Should be cool. Stay tuned. Okay. United States Marine Corps IFAK A1. This is the bag. Molly on the back. You won't be able to read that, but it's USMC IFAK A1. Like most stuff, you can just snap it down, right? Put on your molly. You can thread it through the weave any way you want to fit a belt, whatever you want to do with it. Drainage hole, right there. Single retention system. Okay. What I don't like, and most stuff is like this. These clips, if they get subject to a lot of UV, they get brittle and they will break. They break. The second about this IFAK is, if you look right here, if I can get this to focus, the seam between the side panel and the dust cover. There is no overlap. They are parallel to each other. There's a gap right there. It's loose. There's no compression. You cannot tighten that up. It's coyote brown, so I assume this was deployed or issued for the sandbox. Dust, dirt, everything's going to get in there. Even rain, when it's driving rain, will get through that crack. Has a drain hole, but still, right? One thing it does have that I like, a pouch in the front, secondary pouch, where I put the boo-boo kit. Right there, right in the front. Easy to get at, clearly defined. Everything else I have here, Tegaderm, alcohol wipes, latex gloves, surgical gloves, sealed sterile latex gloves, tape, gauze, poly blankets. It's not a combat IFAK at all. It's basically as much stuff as I can get to dress wounds for triage as a non-trained EMT, medic, doctor, nurse. I'm just a guy. Okay, I can patch boo-boos. I can patch a lot of boo-boos with that. Right, there's some clamps. I got sterile clamps. Now, if I'm driving down the road on the highway and I have this in my truck, and there's a 30 car pileup. There's a lot of them. 401, 400, 427, 404, a lot of the highways I drive. That happens a lot, especially in the winter. And it will take hours for the EMT to get there by vehicle. They will bring the big orange rescue helicopters, but they're ahead of the traffic jam, the accident. They have to get all the way back. And people in the fire trucks, the police, the EMTs, the medics, they have to walk from the back or slowly drive and get to triage people. If you have stuff like this in your car and you're in the middle of this fray and you're not injured, you can do a lot of good. With no experience, just with being able to dress simple lacerations, right? So, but this bag, getting back to this bag, not what I have in it. There's no retention, there's no compression, there's no secondary retention. It doesn't cover a lot, but you have a lot of space in it. So you can carry a lot of stuff in it. Problem is, when you use stuff, or if you don't put a lot of stuff in it, that's a whole lot of nothing flopping around in a big loose bag, and stuff's going to fall out. It's going to rattle around, it's going to get broken possibly, depending on what's in there. I originally bought these as utility saddlebags for my ATV to put on the fenders. I have right now, do I have one here? Yes. I have a bunch of these. They have Velcro, front panel, great, shot shells, compasses, all kinds of stuff. But these zippers are crap. I hate zippers. Zippers fail. Don't use zippers. Don't use Velcro. Use laces if you can. But these work good for about a year. Then everything seizes up. These ones, it's just a snap. So rain, dirt, snow, it's not going to affect that. Sunlight will, UV will, but otherwise they're not going to fail. But so, figure $10, a couple of these. They hold 4 times as much as that. Beautiful, right? But then, like, when I put shot shells in that, I'm getting 100 rounds in there. Or they're going to flop around, and this is going to get loose, and they're just going to go flying. I'm going to lose half my shells on the road. So, no. Still a good utility bag, but I would rather have this on the side of a either in my truck or on the side of a go bag, an EDC bag, whatever you want to call it, triage bag. If I need to drop it, it's molly, snap it off, toss it, give it to somebody else, whatever. Take it off, go. That gets to our load shedding topic later on. Good bag, durable, okay, and carry a lot of stuff. Now the modern IFAK, as it's marketed, or I use it as an Isfak, which is individual survival first aid kit. This guy here, half the size. Same molly, same weave. You can adjust it to go on your molly, small belt, big belt, adjust it up, down, whatever you want. Same single clip retention. However, if that fails, what? No, really? Velcro. Miracle of modern science. Also, here's the flap. The side panel is weaved all the way up to here. Okay, the lid is down here. So you have 5/8 overlap. Thus, it's not going to get in there. Not that easily. That's my bandana / water filter. Inside, some alcohol wipes. It's very loose, but it can be loose because this has an overlap. This shit's not going to fall out. Sorry for the S word. Lighter, fire. It does work. I'm just lazy. Duct tape. You can patch wounds. You can patch material, gear. The glue is highly flammable. You can make this in a loose ball. It's tinder. Great stuff. I don't know why I have this in here. Probably because I'm in Northern Ontario and I get a lot of bugs. Muskol, tea candles, batteries for the headlamp. That's just in there because it doesn't need to be. I don't know why it's in there. I have my ferro rod, steel, and a block of zinc. Scrape the steel on the zinc, shave off tinder. This stuff lights up. You put this on a ball of duct tape, take your steel and your flint, make a spark. You got a fire that will burn in the pouring rain and get your other shit started. Amazing stuff. Hang on, I'm not getting to that yet. Whetstone, okay. My knife is always in my pocket. I will carry a Smith & Wesson tactical knife on my belt, leg strap when I'm wearing my ECU or on my chest rig, but I always have a folding knife. I go to dinner with my grandma. I got a folding knife on my pocket. Never leave home without one. More batteries. Boo-boo kit. Same stuff that's in the other boo-boo kit, except, what is that? That is a belt off a 1960s era woman's pantsuit, basically, but it functions as a tourniquet. Okay, now tourniquets are dangerous. You can do a lot of damage. not used properly, can do more harm than good. But if the guy's bleeding out, the girl's bleeding out, if you're bleeding out, okay, tourniquet. It's not a bad idea to have one. Now, the difference between an IFAK, this thing, or this Isfak. Oh, chlorine tablets and the water filter. Forgot about that. Okay. I'm not talking about being comfortable. I'm not talking about being happy. I'm talking about something happens when you're hiking, camping, and you're all by yourself. You know, do you survive for a couple days? Or do you die? Right? You can drink swamp water with chlorine tablets. You can drink swamp water with a filter. You can drink swamp water. Drink swamp water. It's not going to kill you right away. You might get beaver fever, parasites, all kinds of problems, but you will live until, the way I see it, if you're within 2 days hike, okay, of a path or a road, or within 2 days hike of air traffic, a flight path, and you have some sort of signaling device. This has a compass, whistle. A P-less marine whistle is better because this doesn't work when it gets wet. A marine whistle has no P. It's louder actually, it's smaller, and they work even when they're wet. But this has signaling mirror. Not really. Matches. Difficult, but this is emergency. This has to go with load shedding. I have better stuff in my backpack. I have better stuff in my kit, my plate carrier. But we're not talking about that right now. This does need to be in there. It's going back in there because I'm going to open up the cabinet. And there's going to be pulling any black flies by the time I get up there. So I'm bringing the musk off. I'll probably throw a bug net in there too. But you can fit a lot of stuff in there. That's not even full. A lot of stuff in there. Okay? It's good stuff. The IFAK, standard IFAK, the Isfak. If you're camping, hiking by yourself, okay, I can take that, put it on my belt, drop it down. Doesn't interfere with my chest rig, my plate carrier, my backpack. If I have to drop everything in an emergency, or just have to grab something in an emergency, this will dress my wounds, start a fire, signal. The compass is a piece of crap, but it's not going to tell me I'm going north when I'm going south. It might tell me I'm going west by northwest when I'm going north, but it's not going to be like 180 degrees off axis. So it's basic. This weighs maybe a pound and a half. It's nothing, right? Does everything. Isfak, individual survival first aid kit. Sealed. I could put 2 marbles in that, throw it around in the backyard all day, kick it like a hacky sack. Those marbles would still be in it when I'm done playing with it. This, no, I'd lose everything inside it. It wasn't packed tight. But this isn't an everyday use item. It is packed to save lives. I can pack it full of trauma kit for triage in a group scenario or for myself. You know, this you put on the side of your pack, you put on your bag. You're not going to use it on yourself. You'll take off your bag and use it on someone else. This I can put here and I can use it on myself. I can reach it in the front. I can carry it whatever. It's small enough to put it wherever I want to put it. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say about the IFAK pouch. This IFAK pouch or the Isfak concept, which is first aid and survival gear. These are both $10. Both at Princess Auto, that's $10 Canadian. Princess Auto in Canada. The one in Bolton has none because I bought them all. Sorry, suckers. But hey, look around, you'll find this stuff. Good to have on your kit, in your truck, whatever. Good for you, good for your family. Copy that? Solid copy.